Hey, what's up? J4T4 here. I haven't made a video like this in a while. I want to say maybe 6 months, give or take some, more or less. I could be wrong, but I know it's been quite some time. It might even been the end of last year that I did it. Something like that. But my GameTradingZone.com inventory is always changing as far as what's available. But I figured it's been so long that I have a whole lot of stuff available now. You know, that wasn't available last time and what have you. But, you know, as always, if I don't note the condition, you know, my GameTradingZone.com is usually fairly accurate and up to date as far as that goes. And my inventory is always going to change anyway, so, you know, if you don't find it there, it's gone. If it's not noted in my description that it's gone. And this I don't need this to go on any lengthier than it is. But let's try this again. And again, I mean, I already tried recording this and I had an interruption. So anyway, start off with PlayStation 2 games, because that's quite a bit of stuff. Samurai Champloo, Sidetracked. Case could be better condition, but you know, it's really no big deal. Complete. Most of this stuff is complete. It's all good for the most part. Condition is fine. It plays through completion. It's good. Onimusha 2, Samurai's Destiny. This one is a mess. The case and the insert is fucked up. The disc itself has a crack on the inner piece. If you can see that right there right there. If I can get that right. Nope, there we go. Yeah, it's cracked, but the disc itself is not cracked. And it plays just fine. I have the full walkthrough on my channel. And this one, as a note, I want to give this one away for free pretty much, because it's worthless otherwise. I mean, I could sell it, but it's pretty much worthless either way. So, you know, if you trade for something else in my stash and you're interested in this, you know, I'd include it for free anyway, as long as it's still within the shipping weight of first class and all that stuff. Anyway, moving on to Gran Turismo 4 for PlayStation 2. Complete. It's good. I don't want to waste time skimming through manuals because I have a lot of stuff to go through, so I'm just going to try to, you know, burn through this as quickly as possible. King of Fighters 11 or X1, whichever one you want to pronounce it as. It's all good. Complete. It's great. Good. King of Fighters 2006. Focus. I didn't even see if that was in focus, but there we go. This is offbeat than the usual 2D King of Fighters games, as this is more of a 3D fighter, like you would say Tekken and stuff. And, you know, I found it really enjoyable. I found it great. I was actually playing through with the characters, and you can obviously find a playlist in the description as long as I include it, a link. But I was playing through it, I lost my save, so I ended up, you know, at that point, fuck it, I'm not going to worry about doing all that again. And as I'm noting, one of the biggest changes here and why I'm doing this and how much I have new stuff available for sell and trade is because I am putting all my current fighters available for sell and trade. And here we go, Tekken Tag Tournament. There we go, focus. Got it, it's in focus. It's complete, it's good. I see you get like a little bit of the glare from the light behind me, but if I had the lights off, it would be too dark to see. So, sorry about that. Tekken 4. It's good. Complete. Conditions. Game TZ listings. Yes. So, Kingdom Hearts. Black Label. It's great. I don't know. I don't want to say excellent. Good to very good. Yeah. Let's go. Street Fighter Alpha Anthology has all the Alpha games, including a variation of Alpha 2 and Gem Fighter. Complete. Yes. Let's go. Contra Shattered Soldier. Finish this game. It's complete. Can find the link in my playlist in my description. Pretty badass 2D throwback game. Tokobot Plus, Mysteries of the Karakuri. Finish this game to completion. Link is in playlist. Link is in description. Blah blah blah. Let's go. 2 Metal Gear Solid games. Metal Gear Solid 2: Sons of Liberty. Cool game. I think this was like the first Metal Gear Solid game on PlayStation 2 when it came out. Yeah. Okay. Metal Gear Solid 3: Snake Eater. Focus. There we go. And sweet. It looks great. All that good stuff. Complete. Yeah. Final Fantasy X2. Pretty cool game. All that good stuff. Complete. There we go. And what do we got now? I'm going to get this out of here. Although I wasn't exactly done with PlayStation 2 stuff, I just want to make room. I almost said Metal Gear Solid. What kind of sense would that would have made? Anyway, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas for PlayStation 2. That's the original Black Label that came out, you know, before they threw a shit fit about the whole hot coffee mod. And there we go. Complete. Great. Playlist link in description. You know, I'm going to include all this together. I don't really want to break it up because what use do I have for one or the other alone? So I'm shipping both of those out together either way. Yeah, let's move on to the next system I want to spotlight or whatever, which will be Xbox Batman Rise of Sin Tzu. Pretty cool game. It's actually not bad, given Batman games have had a pretty bad history of bad games. So this one was decent. Playlist link in my description. It's pretty cool. More so fun to play as multiplayer. It's a 2-player game. So I suggest if you're going to play it, get a friend to play it with you. It's pretty cool. More fighting games. Capcom vs. SNK 2 EO. I actually enjoyed this game. Capcom vs. SNK games are pretty badass. I enjoyed 2 quite a bit. Compared to the first Capcom vs. SNK, that one kicked my ass pretty bad. But this one was pretty cool. I've enjoyed this quite a bit. Played it both on Xbox and Dreamcast. But, you know, I think the Xbox version is the, like, penultimate version of the Capcom vs. SNK 2 games. And the easy operation. That little feature kind of sucks, but either way, that version on Xbox, if you're going to get it, that's a console you might as well play it on. Although I don't think Xbox exactly has an official joystick that you can use to play those fighting games with. Anyway, moving on. Star Wars, The Clone Wars, and Tetris Worlds Double Game. It's all complete. Both manuals in here. All that good stuff. Let's go. Yeah. Dynasty Warriors 5 for Xbox. Pretty cool. Good stuff. Complete. There we go. MechAssault. I'm still looking for the second game. It's because I'd like to play it. I have the playlist link in the description, or it should be. There you go. It's pretty cool. Mortal Kombat Deception. This one was pretty badass. I enjoyed this game because it actually did train you to learn all the moves and combos. I got pretty damn good with it. I got efficient with it. Amusing enough, my friend used to kick my ass in all kinds of Soul Calibur games, fucking Street Fighter games, Marvel vs. Capcom games. But when I played him in this, I made that fool put down the damn controller. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, right? Yeah, and I suck at fighting games too. This one isn't on my channel because I played this way before I ever started doing YouTube, and I played the shit out of it. I don't plan to play it again. Anyway, here we go. Dead or Alive Ultimate. This is the double disc game thing where it has 1 and 2. What is it, like remastered for the system. And it does include the HD support for... It has a little card in here. I think it has 2 cards, maybe. I could be wrong. Yeah. There you go. It's pretty cool. Complete. Both of these are complete. As well as Dead or Alive 2 Ultimate. There we go. I enjoyed this one more than the first one myself. I don't know about you. all that good stuff. Yeah. Alright, let's go. This one is actually in excellent condition, and I would prefer to move it off very soon. I usually don't note anything as excellent condition unless I've bought it myself personally and am trying to pass it along before it takes anywhere. So, get a hold of it before, takes anywhere past excellency or whatever. Here we go. Xbox, Destroy All Humans. This one was pretty cool. Complete. All that good stuff. I just finished this one recently, so I can't guarantee when a link to the playlist will be in my description, but I would highly suggest to check it out if it's there. And, always check out my Game TZ as it's there. Something like that. More fighting games. Here we go. Naruto 1 and 2, Clash of Ninja. Naruto's pretty badass, but again, I'm not good at fighting games. I'd really like to get into it, but I suck. It's actually pretty cool. I liked it. But it doesn't have like a fleshed out adventure mode like those other Naruto games that I didn't show on PlayStation 2. What is it called? Ultimate Ninja? Where it actually has like an actual adventure mode and not just like a story mode and you still fight. And then you do fighting, it's offbeat. It's a little different than the usual fighting games, but it's pretty badass. And it seems to have picked up quite a big following amongst the fighting game community, or at least the fans of Naruto. Interesting trivia, if it interests you. Probably doesn't. But I got into Naruto before it even came over here to America. How did I manage that? Well, obviously it was popular in Japan before it came over here. And before it came over here, the only thing you had access to was the Japanese, where it had, the dubs. The original Japanese voice actors are obviously superior to our American voice actors. But the only way I could get it was with fan subs, which wasn't particularly illegal to download because it wasn't here yet. And how else are we gonna watch it? So I watched like up to episode 200, and I remember I think it was like a year before it even got popular here is when I started watching it. And it was pretty badass. I really enjoyed Naruto, but then they brought it over here and it was like, oh, really? It was more enjoyable when I was the only one who watched this shit. But it was cool. Here we go. Power Rangers Dino Thunder. Pretty cool. Played this game through to completion, and surprisingly, it is not bad. It offers enough challenge for adults and children alike, and it had some pretty rage-inducing moments, honestly. Not a great game, not a perfect game, but for $5, it paid itself off long ago. Here we go. Star Wars, Rogue Leader, Rogue Squadron 2, all that good stuff. Complete. Will it close? Wasn't wanting to close. Anyway, there we go. It's pretty cool. Evolution Worlds. Pretty cool RPG. I really kind of want to get into this, but it didn't really get any views in my playlist. So I'm not sure I'd really want to play it, but it seems kind of cool. Seems kind of interesting. Again, I don't know if I'd play it. I wouldn't mind it. So, if this eventually does disappear off my trade available list, it's either gone or I decided I wanted to play it. But I don't really even get around to RPGs much anyway to get into them. I have a lot of trouble focusing on them, but let's go. PSP games, along with more fighting games. Bleach, what is it? Heat the Soul, I think it's called. Doesn't even say it on here because it's an import. It's pretty cool. Honestly, I enjoyed it. It was pretty cool. Yeah, complete. All that good stuff. Along with the Naruto trivia, I was watching Bleach before it came to America as well with fan subs. Watched up to like episode 100 and then I kind of lost track after that as well. I'd like to sit down and catch up one day. Along with more fighting games, Darkstalkers Chronicle. Oh yeah, the Chaos Tower. This is awesome. I really enjoy the Darkstalkers games. Obviously, kind of not the best condition there, but you know it's not bad. It's oh, I gotta pull that out of the case. Where is it? Well, it's complete, so I thought I put that in there though. Where is it? It's right here. It was in my PSP case thingy. But here we go. I'm derping today. Anyway, there you go. It's pretty cool. Still in its stock original case. Honestly, I prefer the aftermarket third-party cases you can get as replacement disc UMD things. But, you know, it works. So moving on, what else do we have? Pursuit Force and Pursuit Force Extreme Justice. Awesome games. Honestly, some of the best stuff for the PSP. Like must-play PSP titles, honestly. Like, a lot of people complain the PSP doesn't have great games, but I mean, just look here. Like, if you're going to own a PSP, you might as well be playing these games. Must-own, must-plays for the PSP, honestly. Especially Extreme Justice. It's a little easier than the first game, and it's pretty badass. Like, what they took away from the first game, they applied it to the second game, and, you know, just improved upon it. It did even better, and I was able to beat it. I wasn't able to beat the first game, but, you know, if you can beat it, you like a challenge, that'd be awesome to see. Playlist, links, description, that good stuff. Street Fighter Alpha 3 Max. That's like 2 alpha games I have, but this one is obviously they changed it, added new characters for the PSP version, complete, all that good stuff. Yeah, it's cool. Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Pretty badass. I did the full playthrough of this. I only missed like 2 bosses at the end of the game. I ended up not caring about trying to get them 2 or 3 bosses. I think 3. Anyway, you know, a pretty badass game, Kingdom Hearts. It's the first in the game series things. So I figured if I was going to play it, I want to play it in order and play with starting with the first game. And there we go. And I'm including another manual with it because this one had water damage. And, you know, whatever you want to do with it, I don't care. But I'll just include it with that game and you can do whatever. Pee on it too if you wish. I don't know if it was peed on, but you know. Let's see what else. We're almost down to the end, and it's damn near 20 minutes long here. PlayStation 1 games. I'm a fan of racers, so Need for Speed High Stakes. It's complete. I should probably clean that off. It wouldn't be too difficult to clean that off. It's annoying to clean it off these jewel cases, though. But anyway, complete. It's all good. Yeah. Destruction Derby 2, disc only. I've been looking for a complete, you know, all the manual and stuff. I thought it was with it when I ordered it, and it got here, and it wasn't. I was kind of mad about it, and the guy ended up refunding me half the shit, so. Anyway, Destruction Derby 2, yeah. And I got this with something else. A controller still in box. I don't know if it's ever really been opened. It seems like it could, no. Nope, it's still sealed, originally sealed. I don't know if it's aftermarket seal on there, but it's not open. It's new. I'm not sure how that's still in package after 10 years or so. Anyway, the original PlayStation 1 controller. Still in box. If you want it, there you go. Let me know. Moving on. Down to the last stuff. Kind of moving stuff around here, and how much of this stuff I have, I might as well kind of put it out of the way. Here we go, let's go. Age of Empires Gold Edition for PC, Windows, all that good stuff. It has that cardboard case and in the jewel case, and it's complete. As far as I know, it works, and there's keys somewhere in there. Maybe it doesn't require keys. I don't know. Either way, there you go. That's all good. Black and white too. I don't know if there's a key visible. I think there may not be. Okay, yeah. That's all good. Complete. Oh, keys right there. I don't want to feel like showing it. And all that good stuff. Yeah, let me know. There we go. Dungeon Siege 2. Here's the little cardboard thing. Here's the game. I'm not going to show the inside of it because the key is out there invisible, but you know it has all discs and all that good stuff. So, yeah. Complete. Good to go. Ship anytime. What have you. Getting on to the big stuff. The big stuff. Well, almost. Anyway. Somehow I still have a World of Warcraft Master Guide from 2nd edition Strategy Guide. I think this is this the original? I think this is for Burning Crusade. Anyway, while this is rather useless these days, you know, if you're interested in looking back to see where the game came from, there you go. But I'm including that along with this, the World of Warcraft Collector's Edition. Now, this bad story, which is kind of what got me into GameTradingZone.com, I ordered this off of a guy who was supposed to include the account. I did have the account, and I was selling this with the account for a while. You know, there goes the art book. And when I went to check on it, you know, to log in and make sure everything's all good, soundtrack, game CD-ROMs, when I went to check on it, he stole the fucking account back. And there's really not much else I can do, because that fucking guy was a snake and he's a piece of shit. Funny enough, it was a guy I knew for 5 years, too. If he can snake me over, he'll fuck anybody else over. It doesn't even matter if I show the damn key. Not that it's really visible, it's too blurry. Anyway, there you go. That's all that good stuff. Yeah. So it's pretty much just all swag. If you're interested in swag only, there you go. You're good. As far as I'm aware, it looks like it's complete anyway. It has this little, like, I don't know, what is it? I don't even know what that is called, but I don't feel like even opening it up. It has that little ring around it. I don't care to fuck with that. Anyway, that as far as I'm aware, this is all complete. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure I checked into it and it was complete. So, and unlike the later games, which the card game did not come along till later, there's no playing cards in there. So let's go. And along with, as I said, big stuff. World of Warcraft: Wrath of the Lich King Collector's Edition, still new. Still sealed. Yeah. All that good stuff. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, bumped the camera. There you go. So, everything's in there. It's good to go. Ship it anytime. Obviously, if, you know, just shoot me an offer. We'll see if we can work something out. We'll see how that goes. And last stuff I have for PC, this Sidetracked P880 for Microsoft Windows. Driver disk there, but you could probably find newer drivers online anyway. So there you go. That's all good. There's one offbeat thing I want to include. This is not video games, but I might as well include it because I just recently pulled all this out and it is available for sale or trade. And this is not video games, my friends. I don't wear hats anymore, so what are these, cadet caps? I don't feel like sporting them around, but they're pretty cool. I wore these maybe for like a year, not semi-regularly, but you know, a year. It was right after I cut off all my long hair. I felt kind of naked without having something on my head, so I got some hats. I wore this one maybe less than a dozen times, if that. This also goes to a cadet cap, I think, or what have you, whatever that you might want to call it. But there you go, Kango, all that good stuff. Let's see, we can get the tag in there. What's it say? 8165 kg, and it's a large Czech Coniston cap. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. I really just have trouble getting this to match stuff, but I do like it. It's cool. It's not black, so... Alright, I was unaware that my webcam even had a limit on how long its video recordings could be, but I guess I just found out, as I didn't even get to finish whatever was going on with the last item. But anyway, here we go. I got this. I'm like, maybe I can get it to match something, but I couldn't really ever figure out to get it to match something. But it's black, Kango, yeah. Here we go with the tag. Let's see if I can get it in focus. Otherwise, it's 6883 BC, medium, Kango, match, stripe, 504 cap. There we go. It's pretty cool. That one I wore maybe less than... No, I did... Way less than a dozen times. As well as this one, less than a dozen times. I only had like 2 or 3 shirts or outfits I could wear this with, but it's pretty cool. Let me see. Kango, of course. 7005 BC medium tropic played 504 cap. There we go. Less than a dozen times. All this is, for the most part, none of this is really too worn anyway. So I like this one. I actually had quite a few outfits to match this with, but I really didn't wear this too. I don't think I wore this more than just a dozen times. Maybe more than a dozen times, but I don't think I wore it that often because I felt it looked kind of tacky with what I wore it with anyway. So I suck at matching. So Kango, all that good stuff. Most of this is Kango aside from the first 2 hats. 6977 BC medium black stripe G's cap. There we go. Pretty cool. All good. There you go. Now this one I wore semi-regularly for like a year. I liked it. It was cool. There we go. 6859 BC. Diamond waffle mesh 504 cap. Again, none of this is really just worn or run into the ground. And I like these caps. They're pretty good. They're cool. Yeah. I think that's everything. I don't need to drag this on more than it is. It's obviously over 25 minutes at this point, I think. So, if I didn't note conditions, let me know. Well, not let me know. Check my GameTZ.com link. I'm going to have links to my playlist in my description, for what games I've played or completed and all that stuff, so you can always check the description for that. I'm always open to offers, whether we negotiate or whether, we already know the prices, whatever. The caps as well, negotiable. That is everything I currently have available, sell and trade. Again, as well, if it's not in my Game TZ list, the hats are not in my Game TZ list. I don't know. I wouldn't even know where to put those. But if they're not there, they're either sold or not. Stuff might randomly go up on eBay as well. So if you don't find them there, they may be on eBay. Or sold on eBay. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I'm kind of running around in circles. I don't really know what else to cover, but I think I covered everything that really was imperative to cover. So, check links, like, subscribe, share this with others you think they may be interested in something of mine that I have available. Like I said, always open to a negotiation. And if you're interested, always let me know. I prefer to handle my exchanges professionally, keep shit all in one place. So I highly suggest if you're interested in something to check out GameTZ. Get on there and send me a message, send me an offer. I like to keep everything in one place, and I like to handle it as professionally as possible anyway. So, my feedback rating is 100%, so I'm pretty good. Try to ship out in a timely manner. And this is not everything. I have a lot of PC stuff that's in storage, so if you don't see it here, it's probably in storage. Yeah, we're good. I don't need to drag this out. Like, subscribe, share, favorite, comment. Check out my game TZ. Always shoot me a message or offer on there. Like, let's negotiate something. Let's figure out trade or buy. Let's figure this out. I'm ready to move this anytime, ASAP. Let's make this happen. So, yeah, thanks again for watching. And peace.